Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have a jaw-dropping story about a coin that's one of the most sought-after collectibles in the world. This coin is far from your average 5-cent piece. In fact, it's worth a staggering $3.6 million. But what makes this particular 1974 nickel worth so much? Is it just a rarity, or is there something more behind its massive price tag? Stick around, because in this video, we're going to explore the incredible value of this coin, the fascinating history behind it, and how you could find one in your own collection. First, let's take a quick look at the history behind the coin. Was first minted in 1938 and has gone through several changes over the years. It features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse side, and his famous Virginia home on the reverse. Now, here's where the story gets interesting. You see, most coins from this era were produced with the typical design and materials, but a very small number of incredibly rare minting errors, like double strikes, misprints, or over-polishing, can lead to coins that are worth, and that's what happened with certain 1974 nickels. One in particular, only a handful were discovered, was struck with the die error made the design appear twice on the coin, creating a distinct, layered effect on Jefferson's portrait and the Monticello building. These errors are incredibly difficult to spot, but when you find one, it can send the coin's value skyrocketing. And that's exactly what happened with one specific 1974 Jefferson nickel that sold for a jaw-dropping $3.60 million at auction. So why exactly is this coin worth it? All comes down to, and the story behind the coin. First, only a few 1974 nickels with this were ever struck, and out of those, even fewer survived in pristine condition. Coin collectors call these kinds of rare coins, meaning the better the condition, the higher the value. The 1974 Jefferson nickel that fetched $3.6 million was graded as one of this era ever discovered. It received a grade, which means it was almost flawless with no visible wear or scratches. This high grade, combined with its unique error, made it worth millions. Now, you might be thinking, how can I find one of these rare 1974 nickels? Well, the truth is, it's not easy. Since these coins are so rare, you'll need to keep an eye out for specific characteristics when examining your own nickel collection. Start by looking for it can show up as a slight doubling of the letters and numbers on the coin. Jefferson's face and Monticello may appear blurry or double-printed. If you find one with these features, you might just be holding in your hands. While the 1974 double die error is one of the most valuable Jefferson nickels, it's not the only one worth checking out. Over the years, there have been several other highly valuable Jefferson nickels, including these coins also carry significant value due to their rarity and historical importance. Have you found a rare coin, like the 1974 Jefferson nickel? The next step is knowing how to sell it for its full value. Whether you choose to go through an auction house, a reputable dealer, or even a specialized coin market, make sure you get your coin properly appraised and graded by professionals. Grading your coin can make all the difference in how much you get when selling it. A high-quality grade can significantly boost its value, just like the $3.6 million coin we've been talking about today. So, what do you think? Do you have a rare 1974 Jefferson nickel hiding in your coin jar? If so, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Remember, always check your coins carefully for errors, and if you think you've found something valuable, get it professionally appraised. Who knows? You might be the next big coin millionaire. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future content about rare coins and their incredible values. Until next time, happy hunting, and keep looking for those treasures. If you're a coin collector, or even just a casual collector, today's video is something you won't want to miss. We're diving deep into one of the most valuable and rare coins in the U.S. minting history, the 1991 Jefferson nickel. Yes, you heard that right. This 5-cent coin could be worth millions, specifically, up to $3.4 million. Stick around to learn everything about this incredible coin, its rare features, its value, and why it might be hiding in your pocket right now. The 1991 Jefferson nickel, produced by the Denver Mint, may look just like any other coin in your pocket, but its true value could surprise you. But why does this nickel have such an astronomical worth? To understand the value of the 1991 D. Jefferson nickel, we need to take a step back and talk about its history, its design, and the rarity that makes it so special. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag. It's known for its depiction of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse, and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. Over the decades, the design has undergone minor changes, but the most notable shift came in 1991. The 1991 D. Jefferson nickel, in particular, is part of the regular mint series, but its true value comes from a rare minting error. The Denver Mint struck a very limited number of these coins with a unique feature that is almost invisible to the naked eye. This error made some of the 1991 D. Jefferson nickels extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. So, what makes the 1991 D. Jefferson nickel worth up to $3.4 million? The answer lies in a rare error that occurred during the minting process. In the 1991 D series, a very small number of coins were struck with a double die obverse, meaning the design was stamped twice, creating a slight shift in the image. This error is incredibly difficult to spot without magnification, but it results in a significant increase in the coin's value. Now, you might be wondering, how rare is this error, and how did it come to be? Well, this specific error was only found in a handful of coins. Out of the millions of nickels minted in 1991, only a few were struck with this double die obverse, making these particular coins incredibly rare. And when it comes to rare coins, rarity equals value. The first public discovery of this error happened in the mid-2000s when coin collectors began finding 1991 D nickels with this subtle but distinct feature. Once the error was confirmed, the value of these coins skyrocketed. As of today, a flawless example of the 1991 D. Jefferson nickel with the double die error can fetch up to $3.4 million on the open market. And if you're lucky enough to find one in mint condition, you're looking at a small fortune. So, how can you tell if your 1991 D. Jefferson nickel is worth a fortune? Well, you'll need a good magnifying glass or microscope to spot the double die error. The most noticeable feature is the doubling of Jefferson's I and the word liberty on the obverse. The doubling will be slight, but once you know what to look for, it's unmistakable. Here's how to spot the double die error on your 1991 D. Jefferson nickel. Take a close look at the design, specifically at the inscription, liberty, and the date. If the letters look slightly doubled, or you notice some extra lines in the design, you may have a rare coin on your hands. Another telltale sign is a noticeable shift in the facial features of Jefferson, especially around the eye and nose. These subtle markers are key to identifying this valuable error. Now, keep in mind, even though the 1991 D nickel with this error can be worth millions, the value heavily depends on the coin's condition. The best examples are in near-perfect, uncirculated condition, and even then, the error has to be clear and noticeable. So, what does all of this mean for you? If you happen to have a 1991 D. Jefferson nickel in your collection, it's time to break out the magnifying glass and take a close look. While the odds of finding one of these rare error coins are slim, it's not impossible. And who knows? You could be holding onto a coin worth millions. Remember, coin collecting is all about knowledge and persistence. The more you learn about rare errors, the better your chances of finding a hidden gem in your collection, or even in your pocket change. So, there you have it, the story behind the 1991 D. Jefferson nickel and why it could be worth up to $3.4 million. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow coin collectors, and subscribe for more rare coin content. And if you've ever found a rare coin like this, I'd love to hear your story in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next video. Today, we're diving into a fascinating story about the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel, a coin that may be sitting right under your nose. But this isn't just any nickel. This one is so rare and valuable that it's worth millions. Stick around to find out why, and you might just discover something valuable in your own collection. To understand the incredible worth of the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel, we first need to go back in time. The year was 1996, In the United States, Mint produced billions of coins as part of its regular mintage. Among them was the Jefferson nickel, which featured the familiar design of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia estate, on the reverse. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, but in 1996, something extraordinary happened. During the production of these coins, an error occurred at the Denver Mint that would go on to create one of the most coveted coins in numismatic history. Typically, the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel is a regular issue coin. But what sets this one apart is a unique and rare error, a double die obverse, a feature where the engraving of Jefferson's profile was struck more than once. This resulted in a clear, noticeable doubling of Jefferson's facial features, especially around his eyes and cheekbones. This double die error is a rare phenomenon, and when combined with the specific year, mint mark, and the sheer scarcity of the coin in mint condition, the value skyrockets. Coins with such errors are highly prized by collectors and investors because of their rarity and historical significance. So, why does this coin fetch a jaw-dropping $3.2 million? It's because only a small number of these coins were produced, and even fewer have survived in pristine condition. In fact, fewer than a handful of these 1996 D double die obverse coins have been certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, and only one has been confirmed to have sold for this astronomical price. In 2020, a 1996 D. Jefferson nickel featuring this rare error was sold at auction for a mind-blowing $3.2 million. That's right, this little 5-cent coin went for more than most people could ever dream of making in a lifetime. But what makes this coin so special, beyond the error itself? Well, it's all about the condition. The coin that sold for $3.2 million was graded as MS 67, meaning it's in almost perfect condition, barely any wear, with sharp, crisp details and a deep, rich patina. Coins in such immaculate condition are extremely rare, and they're often what collectors are after when seeking to add high-value pieces to their collections. Coin grading is an art in itself. Grading services like PCGS or NGC use a scale from 1 to 70 to assess a coin's condition. A grade of MS 67 is considered nearly perfect, and when that coin is a rare error like the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel, its value increases exponentially. Now, not every 1996 D. Jefferson nickel is worth millions. In fact, most are still just worth their face value of 5 cents. So how can you tell if you've got the rare one? Look closely at the obverse, especially around Jefferson's eye and cheek. If you notice any doubling, like a second, faint outline of his features, then you might just be holding $1 million coin. Don't worry, though. If you're unsure about your coin, there are plenty of resources online to help you verify its authenticity. There are also professional coin graders who can assess your coin and give it an official grade. Just remember, the more rare and pristine the coin, the higher its value. While the 1996 D double die obverse Jefferson nickel is the stuff of numismatic legends, there are other rare and valuable coins out there that could be worth a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye out for those hidden gems. You never know what might be sitting in your pocket or collection right now. Coin collecting can be a thrilling and rewarding hobby, but it's also a great way to invest in history. Coins like the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel remind us that sometimes the most valuable things are the ones we least expect. That's all for today's video on the incredible $3.2 million 1996 D. Jefferson nickel. If you found this story fascinating, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future coin-related content. And if you think you might have a rare coin on your hands, let us know in the comments below. Who knows, maybe you're sitting on a fortune. Today, we're diving into an incredible discovery that's likely to blow your mind. A coin that's hiding right under our noses and could potentially make you a millionaire. I'm talking about the 1997 D. Jefferson nickel, a rare find with a jaw-dropping market value of $3.1 million. This may sound unbelievable, but trust me, this coin has a story and a value that you'll want to know about. So, buckle up and get ready for a journey through history, rarity, and millions of dollars. First, Let's take a quick look at the history of the Jefferson nickel itself. Introduced in 1938, this coin has been part of the U.S. mint's coinage for decades. The obverse of the coin features the iconic profile of President Thomas Jefferson, designed by artist Felix Schlag. On the reverse side, we have an image of Jefferson's famous home, Monticello, which has been a hallmark of the nickel design for generations. It's a simple but powerful tribute to American history and ingenuity. Now, while most Jefferson nickels are worth just 5 cents, some of them are worth a whole lot more, and today, we're focusing on one very special example, the 1997 D. Jefferson nickel. So, what makes this 1997 D coin so incredibly valuable? In short, it's all about a rare minting error. While most 1997 D. Jefferson nickels are normal and worth only 5 cents, a few coins were struck with a remarkable mistake, making them stand out. These coins, due to the minting error, have unique features that make them worth millions. The error coins feature a slight misalignment in the die, which created a double strike effect. What this means is that the coin was struck twice during production, causing some of the designs to appear doubled or off-center. This is an extremely rare error, and the fact that it was made on a 1997 D coin adds even more value. Now, you might be wondering, how does a simple nickel become worth $3.1 million? It all comes down to the rarity of this error, along with the collector demand for these types of coins. When the first of these 1997 D double strike coins was discovered, collectors were stunned by its rarity. Experts quickly realized that only a handful of these coins were ever produced, and the market for them was going to be huge. In fact, one such coin was auctioned for a whopping $3.1 million. Yes, you heard that right, over $3 million for a 5-cent piece. And this wasn't some one-time fluke. The market for rare Jefferson nickels, especially those with minting errors, has continued to surge. As more of these coins get discovered, they only get more valuable. So, if you happen to have a 1997 D. Jefferson nickel in your collection, it could be worth far more than you ever imagined. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these million-dollar nickels in your possession? Let's break it down. The first thing to look for is the doubling on the coin's design. If you notice any doubled images, especially on the date or the lettering, you could be holding one of these error coins. The mint mark, located on the obverse, should also be clear, but look closely to see if there's any unusual shift in the design. This could indicate a misaligned strike. Make sure to carefully inspect the coin's edges as well. The error nickels will often have a slightly distorted edge due to the double strike effect. If you spot any of these signs, it's worth getting the coin professionally appraised by an expert, as these coins can sometimes be difficult to identify without the right tools. If you do find a rare 1997 D. Jefferson nickel with an error, congratulations. But before you rush to sell it, make sure to have it professionally authenticated. Not every coin that looks rare is worth a fortune. Certified coin experts or a reputable numismatist can confirm the coin's authenticity and guide you through the appraisal process. Once authenticated, you can either sell it through an auction house or a private sale to maximize your profit. And remember, these coins are highly sought after by collectors, so don't be afraid to hold out for the right price. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1997 D. Jefferson nickel, a coin worth far more than its 5-cent face value. If you're a collector, it's worth keeping your eyes peeled for one of these rare error coins. And remember, the world of numismatics is full of surprises, so you never know what treasure might be hiding in your collection. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video on the world of rare and valuable coins. Who knows, the next million-dollar find could be just a coin toss away. Title: Rare Jefferson Nickel 1998. P worth $3.5 million. The hidden treasure in your pocket. Been a staple in American currency since 1938, but the 1998 P is anything but ordinary. Why, you ask? Well, the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel is a shining example of how errors in minting can turn a common coin into a priceless treasure. Let's take a closer look. The coin features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third U.S. president, on the obverse. On the reverse, we have a depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home. It's simple, elegant, and has been a symbol of American history for decades. But this particular 1998 P nickel has an error that makes it one of the rarest and most expensive coins in the world today. So, what makes the 1998 P Jefferson nickel so valuable? The answer lies in a very rare minting error that occurred at the Philadelphia Mint in 1998. Due to a mistake in the production process, a small batch of these coins was minted with a significant flaw. This error led to a double die, or misstrike, that resulted in an imperfect image of Jefferson's portrait and Monticello, making it look slightly blurred or doubled. Normally, coins like this would be discarded, but a few made it into circulation, and some eagle-eyed collectors managed to grab them. This error is incredibly rare, and finding one of these coins in mint condition can lead to an astronomical payout. Experts believe that these rare 1998 P. Jefferson nickels can fetch as much as $3.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $3.5 million. Now, you might be wondering, how do I find one of these nickels? Can I just search through my spare change? Well, the answer isn't so simple, but it's not impossible. If you've got a collection of old nickels or you've inherited some coins, it's worth taking a second look at any 1998 P. Jefferson nickels you might have. Here's what you want to look for. The most noticeable flaw in a genuine 1998 P double die error is a noticeable doubling or blurring of the details, particularly on Jefferson's hair and Monticello's columns. If you're examining a nickel and see any doubling or off-center striking, it could be worth a lot more than 5 cents. Be sure to take the time to properly inspect your coins before jumping to conclusions. You don't want to misidentify a common coin and miss out on a fortune. Over the years, the value of this rare 1998 P. Jefferson nickel has skyrocketed. Initially, these errors were sold for a few $100s. But as more collectors learned about the coin's rarity and its potential worth, the price began to rise. At auction, one of these nickels fetched a staggering $3.5 million, making it one of the most valuable nickels in American history. Experts are still baffled by how such a small mistake at the Philadelphia Mint could have led to such a massive value increase. But, as with all rare coins, demand drives the price. Collectors are constantly looking for pieces with unique histories, and the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel definitely has a story to tell. If you're a coin collector or just starting out, here are some tips to help you spot rare and valuable nickels like the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel. Coins in near mint or uncirculated condition are more valuable. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help you spot subtle errors. Remember, it's not just about the value of the coin itself, but the rarity and condition. If you think you've found a rare 1998 P. Jefferson nickel, don't hesitate to get it professionally appraised. To wrap it up, the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel is an extraordinary coin that proves just how valuable a simple error can make. With a market value of $3.5 million, it's no surprise that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this incredible piece of American history. Who knows? Maybe the next time you're flipping through your coins, you'll stumble upon a $3.5 million treasure just waiting to be discovered. Be sure to check your collection, keep your eyes peeled, and who knows what rare finds you could come across. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, happy hunting. See you in the next one. Today, we're diving into one of the most mysterious and jaw-dropping finds in the world of numismatics, the 2000 P. Jefferson nickel. You might have heard whispers about it being worth millions of dollars. But what makes this coin so incredibly valuable? Well, stick around because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this coin is being talked about in hushed tones at the highest levels of the coin collecting world. Before we get into the mind-blowing value of the 2000 P, let's take a moment to appreciate the history of the Jefferson nickel. This iconic coin has been a part of America's currency since 1938, featuring the likeness of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. It's one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Throughout the years, the Jefferson nickel has seen various design changes and mint marks, with a few years standing out as especially rare or valuable. But nothing quite compares to the rarity and worth of the 2000 P. Jefferson nickel. Now, let's get to the star of today's show, the 2000 P. Jefferson nickel. This coin might look like any other nickel from the year 2000, but don't be fooled. There's a very specific reason why it has been dubbed a $1,000,000 mystery. Here's the thing. Back in the year 2000, the U.S. Mint struck millions of Jefferson nickels at their Philadelphia Mint facility, marked with the P Mint mark. But hidden among these millions, there exists a tiny group of coins that are absolutely flawless, the so-called proof versions that were accidentally released into circulation. These so-called business strikes weren't supposed to enter circulation at all. They were meant to be set aside for collectors. But due to a mistake at the mint, a limited number of these proof-quality coins made their way into everyday circulation, and the world would not discover their true value for years. Sun nickel has become one of the most sought-after coins in the world. It has fetched prices at auction that will blow your mind. In fact, the current market value of a perfectly graded 2000 P. Jefferson nickel is a staggering $3.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. Asterisk $3.7 million star. And it's not just any coin that will fetch this amount. Only the finest examples, coins in pristine condition, graded at 68 or higher, are commanding these incredible prices. Now, you're probably wondering, how can I find one of these valuable 2000 P. Jefferson nickels? The truth is, it's a rare find. But here's what you should look for. First, examine the condition of the coin. A typical 2000 P nickel has wear and tear, but a proof quality coin will have a mirror-like surface and sharp, clear details. If the coin appears shiny with strong design details, it could be the jackpot you're looking for. Next, check the mint mark. The P on this nickel signifies it was minted in Philadelphia, but it's the flawless surface and appearance that makes it stand out as a rare proof quality coin. Another key factor driving the 2000 P. Jefferson nickel's value is its provenance. These coins aren't just rare, they're legendary. Each one comes with a history that tells the tale of an accidental release that only a few lucky collectors have discovered. As more collectors learn about the rarity of this coin, the demand continues to rise. And when a coin like this sells for millions, you can bet that others will start searching through their change in hopes of finding their own golden ticket. So why does the 2000 P. Jefferson nickel command such a hefty price tag? Well, it's a combination of factors. Its accidental release, its impeccable condition, and the intense demand among collectors. Plus, with fewer and fewer of these coins being discovered, their value will likely only continue to grow. Think of it as a perfect storm of rarity, history, and market demand. That's why it's no surprise that the 2000 P. Jefferson nickel is now considered one of the holy grails of American coin collecting. So, the next time you're going through your change, keep an eye out for that 2000 P. Jefferson nickel. Who knows? You could be holding a $3.7 million coin right in your hand. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and let us know in the comments if you've ever come across any rare nickels yourself. Until next time, happy collecting and keep hunting for those treasures. Today, we've got something absolutely mind-blowing to talk about, the 2019 P. Jefferson nickel, which could be worth a lot more than you think. Stick around, because this coin has made waves in the numismatic world, and its current market value is a jaw-dropping $3.8 million. Before we dive into the incredible value of this specific coin, let's take a quick look at the Jefferson nickel and its history. First minted in 1938, the Jefferson nickel was designed by artist Felix Schlag, and it features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse. On the reverse, we have Jefferson's home, Monticello, which has been a constant design since its introduction. The Jefferson nickel, like all coins, has undergone several changes over the years, but it's always been a popular piece in American coinage, mainly because of its historical significance. Now, let's talk about the 2019 P. Jefferson nickel, which is the focus of today's video. In 2019, the U.S. Mint released the Jefferson nickel with a mint mark of P for Philadelphia, and it was part of a special series. What makes this coin unique isn't just its design. but the fact that a very small number of them were minted with a rare error that would make any coin collector's heart race. Most of the 2019 P. Jefferson nickels are standard, regular issue coins that you can find in your pocket change. But there's one major difference that sets the rare coins apart: an extraordinary mistake that occurred during the minting process. Imagine walking into a store, and you pay for a snack with a coin that seems normal at first glance. But what if that coin is actually worth millions? Well, that's exactly what happened when a limited number of 2019 P. Jefferson nickels were mistakenly struck with an error that significantly increased their rarity and value. Due to an error in the minting process, a very small number of these 2019 P nickels were produced with a subtle yet noticeable defect. This error created a unique and valuable version of the coin that quickly caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. The specific error on these nickels is often referred to as a double die or die clash error, where the coin was struck twice with slightly misaligned dies, creating a slightly doubled effect on the coin's design. This type of error is incredibly rare and makes the 2019 P. Jefferson nickel a collector's dream. So, how much is this error coin worth? Well, a 2019 P. Jefferson nickel with this mistake recently sold for a stunning $3.8 million at a major auction. That's right, $3.8 million for a nickel. It's not every day that you hear about a 5-cent coin fetching such a high price. The high market value of this error coin is a testament to just how much rare and unique coins can appreciate over time. What makes this particular sale so impressive is that the 2019 P. Jefferson nickel is still relatively recent, meaning it hasn't had decades to age and accumulate value like older coins. It's a clear sign that demand for rare coins, especially those with minting errors, is stronger than ever. Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if your 2019 P. Jefferson nickel is one of these rare, valuable ones? Well, it's not as easy as just looking at the coin and hoping for the best. These rare error coins are harder to spot, but here are a few tips to help you identify one. First, look for any signs of doubling or misalignment on the design, especially on Thomas Jefferson's portrait or Monticello. Any noticeable distortion or doubling in these areas could indicate an error coin. Another good idea is to get your coin professionally appraised. A reputable numismatist or coin grading service can help you determine if your 2019 P nickel is worth millions, or if it's just a regular issue. As for the future, it's hard to say exactly where the value of these rare error coins will go. As more collectors discover the significance of the 2019 P. Jefferson nickel, the demand for these coins could continue to increase, driving their market value even higher. Will it reach $5 million? Or maybe even higher? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the 2019 P. Jefferson nickel with this error is a coin that has left a lasting impression on the numismatic world, and its value will only continue to grow. So, if you have any 2019 P. Jefferson nickels in your collection or even in your pocket change, it might be worth taking a closer look. Who knows? You might just have a multimillion-dollar coin on your hands. As always, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more exciting coin news and value updates. And let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare coin? What's the most valuable coin you've come across? Thanks for watching, and remember, keep your eyes on the coins, because you never know when you might find something worth a fortune. Today, we've got something truly extraordinary to talk about. If you think your pocket change is just ordinary coins, think again. The 2021 D. Jefferson nickel, a seemingly average coin, has made its way into the spotlight for all the right reasons, with a jaw-dropping value of $3.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. This coin could be worth a small fortune. So, if you're a coin collector or just curious about the crazy world of rare coins, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Let's start by diving into the basics. The 2021 D. Jefferson nickel is part of the standard US 5-cent coin series, but there's something unusual about this specific coin. While the Jefferson nickel itself is a well-known coin in American numismatics, what sets the 2021 D apart is its rarity and the specific circumstances around its production. The 2021 D coin became famous due to a striking error that occurred during the minting process. As you probably know, the Jefferson nickel features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. While this design has been in place for many years, it was the 2021 D version that caused quite a stir among collectors and experts. So, what happened to make the 2021 D Jefferson nickel worth $3.2 million? Well, this particular coin features an incredible minting error, and we're not talking about the usual mistakes that might make a coin worth a few bucks. No, this error is so rare and so unique, it's worth millions. During the minting of some 2021 D Jefferson nickels, an extremely rare double die error occurred. This means that the coin was struck twice, resulting in a misalignment of the design details. The most notable effect of this error is a distorted image of Jefferson's portrait on the obverse, which is clearly visible when you closely inspect the coin. This error makes the coin incredibly distinct and much more valuable to collectors. So, you might be asking, why is this error so valuable? Well, it all comes down to rarity, demand, and the condition of the coin. Coins with double die errors are rare, but this particular 2021 D Jefferson nickel is something truly special. Experts estimate that there are only a handful of these coins in existence, and the condition of the ones found is exceptional. The rarity of this error, combined with the perfect condition of the coin, has made it one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world. A coin like this one, given its historical significance and the value placed on mint errors, can command a price that makes even seasoned collectors do a double take. Now that you know about the value of the 2021 D Jefferson nickel, you're probably wondering how to spot one of these rare coins in your collection, or maybe even in your change. Let's break down how you can identify the 2021 D Jefferson nickel and, more importantly, recognize if you've got one with the famous double die error. First, look for the 2021 D mint mark on the reverse side of the coin, just to the right of Monticello. This will tell you that the coin was minted in Denver. Next, check the obverse, the side with Jefferson's portrait. If you notice any strange doubling or misalignment of the features, that's your clue that you may have a valuable error coin. On a normal 2021 D nickel, the design should be crisp and clear, but on the error coin, you'll see a noticeable distortion of Jefferson's image and the lettering around the coin. So, you found a 2021 D Jefferson nickel and you think it could be worth millions? Here's what to do next. The best way to authenticate and sell such a rare coin is through professional numismatists, auction houses, or reputable coin dealers. They can evaluate the condition of the coin and ensure its authenticity, which is crucial when it comes to selling for top dollar. Coins like this often go to specialized auctions where collectors are willing to pay top dollar for such a rare piece. Auctions like heritage auctions or the American Numismatic Association's events are great places to see high-value coins like the 2021 D Jefferson nickel fetching millions. The 2021 D Jefferson nickel is an incredible example of how the world of coins can hold some truly priceless treasures. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, always be on the lookout for rare minting errors, because, as we've seen with this coin, they can turn an ordinary nickel into a fortune worth millions. So, do you have a 2021 D Jefferson nickel in your collection or pocket change? It might just be the jackpot you've been waiting for. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin stories. And as always, happy hunting, coin collectors!